Breaking news. Welcome to today's headlines. Uwazuirike mole working against Igbo presidency. Ohanaeze chieftain. Uwazuirike mole working against Igbo presidency. Ohanaeze chieftain. To my dear listeners, from wherever you're listening from, please stay tuned as I read today's news. Former Deputy National Publicity Secretary of Ohanaeze Ndigbo, Strūggle, on Tuesday berated the founder of the movement for the actualization of the sovereign state of Biafra, Masop, Ralph Uwazuirike, over his latest comment on Igbo presidency. Ibegbu described Uwazuirike, former spokesman of the People's Democratic Party, PDP, Olisametu, Udenta, and Peter Obi as moles in the southeast. In a chat with Daily Post, the Ohanaeze chieftain said, Uwazuirike, Obi, and Udenta are moles working against the political interest of the southeast. He warned that they would soon be put to shame. According to Ibegbu, Olisametu, Udenta, Ben Obi, Ralph Uwazuirike, and other Igbo moles who are working against the political dignity and interest of Ndigbo. They should know that Nemesis would soon arrest them. He lamented the death of several Igbo youth who died following Uwazuirike and his fake Biafra mantra. Ibegbu urged Igbos to be careful, warned they follow on any issue in Nigeria, and stop being gullible. Uwazuirike had said there is no serious presidential aspirant from the southeast. The Masop founder noted that most of the presidential aspirants from the southeast are jostling for the vice president's slot. Former Deputy National Publicity Secretary of Ohanaeze Ndigbo, Strūggle, on Tuesday berated the founder of the movement for the actualization of the sovereign state of Biafra, Masop, Ralph Uwazuirike, over his latest comment on Igbo presidency. Ibegbu described Uwazuirike, former spokesman of the People's Democratic Party, PDP, Olisametu, Udenta, and Peter Obi as moles in the southeast. In a chat with Daily Post, the Ohanaeze chieftain said, Uwazuirike, Obi, and Udenta are moles working against the political interest of the southeast. He warned that they would soon be put to shame. According to Ibegbu, Olisametu, Udenta, Ben Obi, Ralph Uwazuirike and other Igbo moles who are working against the political dignity and interest of Indigo. They should know that Nemesis would soon arrest them. He lamented the death of several Igbo youth who died following Uwazuirike and his fake Biafra mantra. Ibegbu urged Igbos to be careful, warned the follow on any issue in Nigeria and stop being gullible. Uwazuirike had said there is no serious presidential aspirant from the southeast. The Masop founder noted that most of the presidential aspirants from the southeast are jostling for the vice president slot. Former Deputy National Publicity Secretary of Ohanaeze Ndigbo, Chuks Ibegbu, on Tuesday berated the founder of the movement for the actualization of the sovereign state of Biafra, Masop, Ralph Uwazuirike, over his latest comment on Igbo presidency. Ibegbu described Uwazuirike, former spokesman of the People's Democratic Party, PDP, Olisametu, Udental and Peter Obi as moles in the southeast. In a chat with Daily Post, the Ohanaeze chieftain said Uwazuirike, Obi, and Udental are moles working against the political interest of the southeast. He warned that they would soon be put to shame. To my dear listeners, now we've come to the end of our today's news. And now before I go, this is one of the problems we are having in our country. Instead of joining hands together to actually bring out what we are aiming for, then that is when some people will actually backslide, saying a lot of things to back their non-excuses for. So to my dear listeners, please do drop by the comment section and let us know what your view is all about. Thank you for listening.